Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we have to talk about Zebec, Zbcn, because as you know we've been on a rampage. I'm just gonna be real when it comes to my Zebec bag. I brought like 400% earlier than the price today. I don't say that to brag. I say that because it just shows you what a good coin can do for you. When you get into the right assets, you can prosper. Now you gotta understand though, Zebec right now taking a slight pullback, a slight rejection. Now if we just zoom into where we hit the top, we can see more clarity right now. As you can see, we took a mean rejection at 52 cents. Mean rejection at 52 cents. Let me zoom out. Okay, yeah, so we took a mean rejection at 52 cents. I just had to zoom out because I wanted to make sure we did hit new all-time highs. Now from this graph, this is of course an all-time high. Now I don't know if there's any hidden data that was further back than that. We don't know what these coin market cap graphs, but just considering this information, right, that 52 cents was a rejection twice. Like 52 cents was a big rejection because we broke the trend. And we show you guys something, right? This was climbing up the ladder the whole time. What was this doing? If we just connect this part to the top, the last candle, the last green fab. Let me try that again. I'm gonna zoom out so you can understand what I'm trying to say a little bit better, right? Zoom out a little bit. Like this candle was so, this pump was so heavy. We seen candles, green candles on green candles, but if we just connect these two from the first to the last, this is making it a bit difficult. We're gonna have to stretch it out just a little bit. I know I can connect these two lines somewhat. Oh yeah, that's why I was messing up. Like if we just go from here, we can see that this was an uptrend. Okay, it didn't break past this line here. It didn't break past this line here, but as soon as we got rejected, we broke structure. We are now, from the looks of it, we are on a downtrend. Now, why am I pointing this out? Because you gotta understand that there is traders in this. You gotta understand not everybody. The reason why prices go up and down is not because not everybody is trying to hold this. Like me and you till 2028 or for the next 3-4 years. Like I'm trying to hold this for a long time, and unless we see crazy price action in 2025 and we see a lot of things start to go up in the multi-billions, then I would start taking profits. But instead I see like 5 billion or 10. I don't really want to sell Zebec because they have products, they have Zbcn, but this is more about technical analysis. Like as you can see, big sell-off here, as you should expect. As you should expect, a big sell-off, but this sell-off, not only did it get rejected, we broke structure. We didn't retest the top. We've only had one test for this new all-time high. You gotta find all of this is undiscovered price action. We tested this region here once over here. We have just trickled down ever since then. What do you know? Well, where I put the support, that's where we bounced. You got to understand that, in my humble opinion, we do retest this again. That's just my opinion. Like we do retest this level again, just because usually what you see, if coins are really gonna go down, even if they break structure, for instance, and they hit all-time highs, usually what you will see, even if it is a downtrend, is it hits it a few more times and then trickles away. But what I'm trying to see what will happen is if we hit some of these key levels, probably hit the 39 cents range one more time and do a little bounce. But I want to see us retest this and break past it, because if we can break past it, that means we've created another uptrend. Now, is this all possible? Who knows? This could not happen. This scenario might not play out, but from what I see, I don't see a reason why the pump will end there. See, a lot of coins. Let me give you an example. Right? Let me go to Casper. I put Capsa. Let me go to Casper, right? When Casper was on his crazy run, I thought, okay, it's gonna have to come back at some point. But all of this, if you go on a market cap, all of this, look, this bottom here is where Zebec is now, 300 million. So when I seen it going up here crazy, I thought, okay, we're gonna have a pullback. We didn't have a pullback. We just kept going up. Once you knew it, it was at 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion, all the way to tops of 5 billion. That's how I feel about Zebec. I feel like we have more leg up. We have more leg up because, as you can see, when it created all-time high, what did it do? Pulled back. New all-time high, pull back until we hit this top here. And I just feel like Zebec is having his first pullback. Usually coins, when they're on a rally, it ain't just one pullback and then that's the end. We still have levels that are showing strong support. We got this red line here. That's support at 38. We also have support which we just created recently at like 39, 40. I keep saying, well, 204. Okay, 40. I'm gonna speak like that. We have support at 20 and 33. We have a lot of levels before we just break structure completely. But this uptrend we had is that pattern is definitely closed and confirmed. We have to really see what we're gonna do next. And I'm just bullish. I'm bullish on assets right now. I'm bullish on this. Could be a micro thing, not macro, like not in the next 6 months. It could be bearish towards the winter. But for now, I'm bullish because all of this bearish news we have with, but all this bearish and bullish news we have with the tariffs, what we've shown is assets in cryptocurrency have strength. Regardless of bad news we have from Donald Trump, assets have still pumped like Zebec. Zebec was pumping throughout all the tariff wars. So just knowing that, I will be surprised if we don't see another retest to this yellow line here. If I just straighten out, we can get the exact price point, which is around 52. Okay, I would be surprised if we don't see a retest and possibly a skyrocket. It's hard for me to put a gauge unless I use the Fibonacci, which I'm still learning how to use. Unless I use the Fibonacci, it's hard for me to put a gauge on where we will hit after we break the 52 range. But if we break the 52 range, listen, we can go on another parabolic tear. Something like what we did over here. What was this? What percent was this move? Let me have a look. Let me have a look what percent move this was. If you just start from here, over here to the top, from the top to the bottom, let's see how much you would have got if you long this. So as you can see, connected with the yellow line, that's around a 249% move in the space of a few days, space of a week, if that, just about a week. Now, is that gonna happen again in the same space of time? No, but I do feel like on a macro, we will blow past another 200% move easily. These things, it is, to me, it's just a no-brainer when I look at a coin like Zebec, doing what they're doing with integration with customers, not only integration with crypto, but they're integrating the economy and customers, businesses all together. The Zebec products are in pilot mode right now. They're being used by medium and small businesses and private entities, private businesses and stuff like that. So me knowing that, I just feel like 300 million is still a tiny market cap. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the like button. It was Young Wealth signing out with another one. Peace.